place must have been so cozy. I think it was. It's 9:30. I got to get out of here. Really nice place, though. All right, let's get up and get going. All packed up and ready to go. This really was a nice, cozy place. I could see myself building a place like this and living in it, you know. Kind of nice. A couple modifications. I think I make it a little bit wider. This is about 8 feet wide. Maybe I make it 12. And instead of having this ladder here, which is just fine now, you know, maybe have a little creature comfort and put some stairs out here like this, and then bring them over here like this, which means I would have to extend this out a little bit more. And then that brings me here into the cooking area. Giving myself an idea. I don't know. Hawaii? Live in the jungle over by Hana. Alright, enough dreaming. Let's get a move on. I'll get the sticks. Get the rest of the stuff packed up there. And one more task to go. And that is, gotta get some water here. Now the pump works very well. I'll show you. The problem is the water has really got a sulfur taste and smell to it with a little hint of iron. Okay. And I go put the filter on it, pack it up, and put the filter on it, and we're on our way. Depending on where I stop tonight, it's either 13.2 miles or 15.5. And I just filled up only that 1 liter. I've got about 8 ounces in my other bottle, 8 ounces of real water. And I'm lost already. So, we'll see what happens today. It might rain around 3 o'clock. So that might determine where I stop. Look at this. Right here at the edge of the swamp, got pines. And then back to the swamp. I'm glad it's dry though. In the app, the Gut Hook app for the Florida Trail, there's been some comments in years past, in fact even last year, that this whole next section of the trail was knee-deep in water for about 5 to 7 miles. But there's no comments this year, and from the looks of the shoes of the guy that I came across last night, his shoes look dry, so I don't think I have to worry about anything. Except just worry about finding how to get out of here. A little bushwhacking through the jungle to build some character, huh? The trail completely stopped in the swamp, so I'm trying to navigate around it without getting wet. There's supposedly a road coming up here in a couple hundred yards, so see if I can make it without getting wet. Oh, look at this. A random beer can. And, yep, Busch Light. Like I said before, it looks like Busch Light is bookending the trip. This has certainly been an interesting day. The different types of flora going through here. Let's see, now go this way. Let's see. Maybe this way here. Swamps, piney woods. Oh yeah, right here. Oh, look at this bridge. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. It's because of my late start, 11:30. So I don't know. Oh no, bunch of muck up there. I don't know if I'm going to make it to where I need to go, but whoa! Look at that shiny black water. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to make it to where I need to go. It's another 3 miles. So I can either walk about 40 minutes in the dark, or just bed down on the, I think there's a canal up here ahead. I understand there's places you can just kind of find a stealth spot. Alright, I got to pay attention to this mud here. Yeah. Nice night stealth camping. The Cross Florida Greenway. Wasn't supposed to. Oh no. Over there on the other side by the woods, it was nice. Now, look at this. Got to go across a lock. And I've got the combo here. So, let's do this. Okay. All right, now. I think the sign said go this way. Pay attention. Need a Cavito, huh? Well, I can't go that way. That's open. So we're going to go the other way. Huh. Interesting stuff, huh? Look at all that fog. Alright, now, where do we go out? Over here, right? Maybe. Okay. Made it. Well, that was a new adventure. Now, today, since I pulled up short last night, I think I got another 19-mile day. So let's get a move on. Now, which way do we go? This way. It says to go to the right here. Guess along this road. Lots of nice places to camp down there. If I'd known the combo, I think I would have come through, come over on this side. Although I think where I was is probably a little bit better. I think I would have gotten a lot of dew over here. I noticed a lot of dew on the ground over here. So I think it all worked out just fine. You know, I really am amazed with this Florida Trail, all the different types of zones, vegetation zones, flora zones, whatever you want to call it, that I've been going through. It's just been, it's really been interesting in just, a short period. Of course, I had it all the whole trip here, coming down, through the boreal forests up there in Michigan and the farmland and the hills and all that of Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia. But this has really been something different. The Florida Trail, I think it's one of those hidden gems that a lot of thru hikers don't think about. And well, maybe I'll come back here and do it some time again. I don't know. The interesting thing about this Cross Florida Greenway and this canal here is that back in the 1900s, it was planned to build a canal from the Atlantic Ocean and cut across the upper part of the peninsula of Florida, over to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, 2 sections of it got built, and that's the reason why the rest of it didn't get built, is because of local opposition to it. Not only they thought that it was a environmental disaster, but financial boondoggle, and so what they did instead is those 2 sections that were built have remained in place, as you can see right here. And then the rest of the route was just converted into a greenway, like parks and stuff, so that if you look on a map, or even if you search for Cross Florida Greenway, you'll see there's this wide swath of undeveloped land that goes across Florida. And the idea was similar to the canal that I told you about up there in Michigan when I crossed that. What was that one called? I don't remember. But that one was going from Lake Huron across the top of Michigan, the top part of lower Michigan there, to connect with Lake Michigan. That one was built through because there was a chain of lakes there as well, so it wasn't really much of a problem. So it's really interesting to come through these areas and see all the different things that have been developed over the years, and to find out how the people reacted to them. Those other ones, those are way early back in our history. This one being in the 60s, I think if it had been, my guess is if it had been done earlier, in the 50s, probably would have made it, because that environmentalism stuff didn't really kick in until the 60s. So anyway, there's your little history of the Cross Florida Greenway. And it's a chilly morning. As you can probably see, the ground fog steaming up from the warm water. I'll be entering the Ocala National Forest today. How about that? I understand the bears are active, so let's see if we see any. And now this is kind of interesting. This is State Route 19. It's interesting to cross under these real high bridges like this, and you know, you're walking through this wilderness ostensibly, and all of a sudden you got this coming. Well, it's a lot better, of course, than if it's just right down here at ground level, huh? You know what they could do here is plant some Spanish moss on that bridge. That'd be kind of nice, huh? Nice reflection over there. Okay, I do have to show you this for just a second here. Look at that nice reflection. It's almost which way is up and which way is down, huh? This is still on the canal here. So look at this, I met a guy, another hiker.
I'm the guy.
The guy is Jeff, and he's going
Northbound.
north. I'm going south, and we just met. He told me about some trail magic, and so how about that? Good luck. He's going the Eastern Continental Trail all the way up to Maine.
He's going through Oasis down to Key West.
All right.
See ya.
All right, see ya.
Great.
Yeah, that was a nice little treat. Thanks a lot, Jeff, for the company. You know, on these trails I've been doing, let's see, go down here, yeah. On these trails I've been doing these past couple years, it's been a somewhat solitary. Yeah, I come past people in towns and stuff, but as far as hikers go, it's been a solitary, hikerless journey. And then when you come across a hiker like that, it's kind of like you got a common bond, a camaraderie. So it's always interesting. And I guess I have a feeling I'll be coming across some more as I get further south here. So it'll be interesting experiences. So thanks once again, Jeff, and he told me about some trail magic up here, so I'm going to look for it. It's in an igloo cooler. Let's go find it. Do you see what I see? Uh-huh. What kind of goodies do we have in here? A few things. Trail magic. Oatmeal, kind bars, tuna. All right, thank you very much. I'll take a kind bar. Okay. Yummy, it's a kind bar. It's a different one though. It's a double. All right. Thank you very much. Trail magic. And let's head on. Does that sound familiar? We first heard those over near Munising, Michigan. Herons, except they're just sitting around right now. They aren't flying. I hope to get a shot of them flying because I've seen a few of them past few days. So officially in the Ocala National Forest now. And I hear that most of the trail through here is just like this, so it'll be a nice leisurely jaunt, or silent jaunt, reflective jaunt. Well, once again, I've come up to something different here. Lake Ocklawaha. It's a little dam here, or a fair-sized dam, and there's a spill gate up ahead I'll be walking across. Little ATV parking area right over there. Boy, it's really been varied. Walking through the pines, walking along the canal, and walking along this dam. Huh. And now I come up to this sign here. Alligators are present. But there's something funny on this sign. Do not swim with alligators. Guess no pool parties with them, huh? Okay, it's pronounced Lake Ocklawaha. That's what they just told me down there. A bunch of people fishing, you can probably see. Over there, right here on this embankment. Over there, this guy in the red truck, he just gave me a bottle of water. Thank you very much. People out on a boat fishing. And there's a crow waiting for some scraps. Here's something really interesting to look at. This depression right here, it's not just a simple depression, it's a sinkhole, an old sinkhole where the ground has collapsed from underneath. A lot of times it'll be filled with water, but this is the dry season, so not right now. Interesting to look at, you know. Well, bam, just like that. It's gotten dark. Rain's coming. You can smell it, getting drops here and there. I finally got a signal here. There's a big band of rain that stretches along like this, and it's coming this way. It's supposed to really rain and blow right about now and last for a couple hours. So I've got 2.5 miles to get where I need to go. Come on, hold it. Just wait till I get there, and then just you can downpour after that. Going to the 88 store. It's not a store, from what I understand. It's like a little bar, and I think they've got microwave pizzas there. So, you know, get what I can get. So here we go, the 88 store. You can see it's not really a store, but it's a pretty nice stop here. Maybe I'll play a little pool, huh? And I'm not eating any of my food tonight. I got a full stock of things here to eat. So far I've had a couple of chicken sandwiches, a Dr. Pepper, and I'm just starting. So and I didn't ask you your name.
Real name or real name?
Both.
My real name is Daniel.
Daniel.
My full name's Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce. So there's Daniel the Hot Sauce. Just met him here today, and yeah, we had a good talk. And it's like, how many times have you done the Florida Trail?
Do what?
How many times have you done Florida Trail?
Done the whole thing once.
Whole thing once.
Yeah.
But he's done PCT, the AT. You're going to do the CDT.
That's my nemesis.
Yeah. So the 88 store, nice place. Gonna camp out back here, and kind of reminds me a little bit of. Hopefully, I have a picture of it. I'll show it to you. Well, not really, but in a little way. It reminds me of the Cook's Corner in Orange County, in Trabuco Canyon. All right, I'm gonna hang out here tonight. Probably have another couple sandwiches, and then this will be it. Another day, another late start. I got talking to Daniel there, Hot Sauce. Last night we stayed up till like 1 o'clock. And the locals stayed in that bar till probably, I guess, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And then when morning rolled around here, it's like, I don't want to get up and go to school. So finally getting out of here about 12:45. 13 miles to do. I don't know if I'm going to do that today now, but we'll see. But another couple hikers strolled in as I was starting to get ready to go, and then just now another guy. So yeah, there's some activity here on this trail. You know something? I just had a thought. This area almost reminds me of walking through the Joshua Tree Forest in the Mojave National Park. I'll see if I have a clip that kind of shows that. But something just struck me about that looking up ahead, especially at this time of day. What do you think? Well, here's another end of the day where I'm racing to get somewhere before the sun gets down. And it's going to be a little bit short of where I was going to go, you know, because I got the late start. But I just passed a hiker, and he said there's a spot just about a mile ahead here, so that'll get me in there maybe 10 minutes before sundown. And I told him of a spot about 150 yards back, so he was happy about that. Yeah, it's really been interesting passing these hikers. So again, there at the 88 store, there were a couple hikers that came in right when I was leaving, and then as I left, there was another guy coming in. Fitbit is his trail name. Hello, Fitbit, if you're watching. And then right after that, there was a girl coming in, and I think she said she's going to do the Appalachian Trail this year. I didn't get your name, sorry about that. And then the two guys that were pulling into the 88 store when I was leaving, they're going southbound like I am as well. When I was taking a break, then they passed me. And I just noticed that they're camped back there a little ways. So, guess I'm going to run into more people on the trail, huh? I just need to find this spot here. Look at this. Kind of brushy and scrubby. But right here on the edge of the prairie, I hear there's nice camping spots. Look at that lone tree. This has been a really pretty trail. I really enjoyed it. This, by the way, is, let's see, if you're looking on the map, it's south of the 88 store. I just passed about 3/4 of a mile back north of me. I just passed a turnoff to a community called Salt Springs, which is a 2.9 mile jaunt off the trail. And so I'm about, like I said, 3/4 to a mile south of that turnoff right now. And my destination today was going to be what was it? Hopkins Prairie? Something Prairie. But I'll be about a couple miles, 2 or 3 miles south of that. So my 17-mile day tomorrow, either I hoof it and do 20 miles, or I pull up short and just do 17 miles and then pull up short from where I was going to go. And then my next day was only going to be 10 miles. So then if I pull up short from where I was going to stop, that would make my next day, instead of 10, it would make it about 12 or 13. Which is fine. That's a nice short day. Short day, right? 13 miles. And it's really interesting, the weather here. It feels like fall. But there's a breeze blowing. It's going to be 35 tonight. But it's really dry. It's a really dry wind. But for some reason, it just feels like fall to me. Oh, and look at this. Right here about in the middle of nowhere, it seems, right here on the trail, are these little placards talking about timber operations and clear cutting. And then scrub jays over here. But you can see the graffiti back over here. You know, stop clear cutting, Smoky sold out. But as we've discussed before, you know, all the way from Michigan on the way down here, is that you know, with clear cutting, it has its purpose, right? We use our paper, we use our wood for our houses and furniture and all that. So if we didn't have clear cutting, if we didn't have strip mining, if we didn't have oil drilling, we wouldn't have our modern conveniences, would we? There's always a balance. All right, well, I called this Hopkins Prairie. It's actually called Hopkins Prairie. And I think this is what I'll call home for tonight. There's a couple of possibilities. I'm thinking maybe under these pine trees right here. They have dropped a few pine cones, but they're small and light, so if I get one dropped on me, I should be okay. And the breeze has died down, so that's okay as well. And I think it's going to be dry tonight, not humid. If I think it was going to be humid, I could set up, you know, I'm cowboy camping, so I could find a spot right here and set up right here. And then as the trail turns into the forest, this is where I came from, right there. About 20 yards into the forest, there was a spot that would be protective from the dew, but I don't think it's going to be dewy tonight, so My vote is for right out here in the open. And if I get any little critters that come by, I'll be right on the thoroughfare here. Yes, I will. All right. So I think this will be the place. Hopkins Prairie North. And so I think I'll say, nighty night. Shortcut, you're saying? Oh no!